Secretary of State Rex Tillerson calling on North Korea to abandon its nuclear program, saying the isolated nation has nothing to fear from its neighbors or the United States. Tillerson making the comments on his first trip to Japan as the U.S.'s top diplomat. Today's agenda includes a meeting with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Garrett Tenney is live in Washington with more. All right, good morning, Garrett. North Korea is going to be a big topic in those discussions, I would imagine.
Absolutely, it will, Shannon. You know, both both Japan and the U.S., I should say, are currently reviewing their policy towards North Korea. And earlier today, at a press conference with Japan's Foreign Minister, Secretary Tillerson said it's clear that diplomatic efforts over the last 20 years have failed to curb Pyongyang's nuclear ambitions. And he said that a different approach is needed.
I think it's important to recognize that the diplomatic and other efforts of the past 20 years to bring North Korea to a point of denuclearization have failed. So we have 20 years of failed approach. And that includes a period in which the United States provided $1.35 billion in assistance to North Korea as an encouragement to take a different pathway.
Now, when asked what that new approach might entail, Tillerson didn't specify and said that that would be a point of discussion with the leaders of Japan, South Korea, and China during his trip. But we do know the Trump administration has emphasized it wants to step up the enforcement of sanctions against North Korea. Another option that both the U.S. and Japan are exploring as well is to have preemptive strike capabilities for the North's missile sites. But the option that has the most likely chance to succeed, though, has long been thought to be through China. China is North Korea's largest trading partner, comprising 90% of the North's trade, and that will be a leading topic of discussion for Secretary of State when he visits Beijing on Saturday.
All right, so Garrett, how receptive will China be to those talks?
Well, China has been very big on saying that it also is for North Korea to bring down its posture there in East Asia, as well as its nuclear program. And this past week, China actually tried to broker a deal calling on the North to halt its missile program in exchange for both the U.S. and South Korea to end joint military exercises that are currently underway. The U.S. immediately rejected that offer, but the U.S. defense and missile systems in Asia, particularly Japan and South Korea, they are expected to be a big point of discussion with China on Saturday.
All right, Garrett Tenney live for us in Washington. Thank you.